What's good, Boom Crew? It's your girl Annie Boom Fanny. Let me see. Too close up on me. That's a better view. It's your girl Annie Boom Fanny, and I'm here with my 500 subscriber Q&A, and I'm here to announce the sorry guys, I have a headache. I'm here to announce the giveaway winner. So I'll announce the winner towards the end of the video, and I'll also leave that person's name in the description box. I'm going to tell you guys right now, it wasn't necessarily a random person that I picked. It's not somebody that I know. I don't feel that I have enough subscribers for me to be randomly picking people, meaning I feel as though right now my channel is at a place where my giveaways can be a little bit more personal, because I see certain people commenting, or the type of comments that they leave, or something like that, or who's following me on Instagram, who went and followed my business page. So with that being said, I thought it would be a little bit more better for me to pick somebody. So anyway, I'll announce who that is. But for now, I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all ain't shit, because I asked y'all to ask me some questions for this Q&A, and y'all gave me them dry ass questions. Okay, they was cute, but come on now. Y'all had a chance to ask Annie some questions. Y'all ain't go in how I would have went in. So I made my own motherfucking questions. Anyways, the persons in the background I made, that one has reflective strips on it. Oop. I will do that. I made this. Get a good look at it. It's sewn really nice. I made it from scratch. When I say I made it, I made it. I cut the fabric, I put the chain on it, I bought the crystals, the reflective strips and everything. So anyway, okay. Alright, so let's start with this dry ass question. What made me start a YouTube channel? I started a YouTube channel because I'm not that social of a person. How can I say? I'm 30 years old, so if you were born around the time that I was born, you know that this social media thing is not, it came up, it got popular, or it started when we were already adults. So people my age remember when the big head Apple computers, we remember the Windows, we remember dial-up, we remember stuff like that. So social media and technology legit evolved before our eyes, in adult eyes at that, because it's not like I'm a kid now, and then when I grow up, Instagram had you know, it's already existing and stuff like that. So what I'm saying is, things started to be created and developed in front of my generation's eyes. So we legit see the clear difference between early on technology and then the technology today. So what made me start YouTube is I felt as though I do have a personable personality, but I'm not necessarily a social person. You know what I'm saying? When I go out places, I'm not usually the type to go up to people and talk to them and stuff like that. But if you come to me and you talk to me, as long as you're not rude or too pushy or anything like that, I'm super duper cool. And I hear that all the time, like, yo, you mad cool. And people expect for somebody like me to have the personality where I have a whole bunch of friends and stuff like that, and I don't. I just, you know, I kind of keep to myself. So this is kind of a way, sorry guys, this is kind of a way for me to do I have to, is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch? Do y'all remember that episode of Dave Chappelle? Anyway, So this was my way of expanding my horizons and basically talking to people without having to actually talk to people. That's why I started the YouTube channel. Where do I see myself in 5 years? From the grace of the universe, hopefully not in this area. I would like a condo. I'm not a house person. I don't get the big deal about a house. I understand that it helps your credit or whatever, but the maintenance, it's just not that big of a deal to me. I would prefer a condo. So I would like to have a condo. I would like to be running my own business successfully with a steady income. My handbag business, of course, and then by that time I should have expanded into probably one or two things or whatever. Of course, if you don't know, I have a son. My son is 13. Yes, I had a kid at 17. I would like to, of course, over the years become more and more of an understanding mother, better patient. I just want to see my son in a place where he's comfortable, you know, maneuvering this earth as a black man. So I'm hoping that, you know, I continue to lead him down the right path. So in 5 years, I want to be alive. I want my son to be alive. I want to be successful. I want my son to be on the road to success. Who is my favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber. I can tell you who I watch no matter what. I watch Army Barbie. I love me some Army Barbie. I don't wear makeup, like a full face of makeup, but I love me some Jackie Aina. Who else? I love Young Pharaoh. If you don't know who Young Pharaoh is, he's what people would consider woke. Him. My favorite YouTuber? Y'all probably haven't even heard of her. Her name is Deborah Cooper. It's an older woman, and she's a dating advice columnist. Look up Deborah Cooper. If Deborah Cooper is my spirit animal, Deborah Cooper is me in about 10-15 years with the attitude that I have now. Look her up. I don't necessarily agree on absolutely everything that she says, but honey, she hits the fucking nail on the head. She makes you see things in a different perspective in regards when it comes to dealing with men. I recently just started watching her, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. It has changed my approach when it comes to dealing with men. And to be honest, I feel as though that it's working in regards to Dark and Lovely to a certain extent, because I got some tea to spill about that motherfucker. Deborah Cooper, look her up. Fave, food, drink, and liquor. Okay, my favorite type of food is Thai food, and seafood is out of Thai. My favorite drink, like just a drink, is I think it's mango peach or peach mango Kool-Aid. Girl, I don't give a fuck if I get rich. I'm gonna have that shit at a fucking celebration. A big ass thing of Kool-Aid. I don't care. Favorite liquor? Tequila. Tequila. I love tequila, y'all. I fucking love tequila. I do not get sick the morning after I drink tequila. I very rarely get a headache, but I suffer from migraines anyway, so whatever. I love tequila. That shit get the fucking party started. How many siblings do I have? My mother had 10 children. 6 boys and 4 girls. I'm not going to go into detail because I feel like people would, these are all, like, white people call it half brothers and half sisters, but black people don't do that. That's my brothers and sisters. The fuck? They came out of her pussy, like. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into detail about that because, you know, people like to throw things up in your face or whatever. How many siblings do I have? How tall am I? I'm 5'9". How many tattoos do I have? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I do not know how many tattoos I have, because this one was done over, so I think that would be counted as 2, right? I don't know. This one was 1 tattoo. The roses was another tattoo. So if I had to guesstimate, I would say I probably have 20 tattoos. All of my tattoos are on my right side, with the exception of my tramp stamp. That, of course, is a tramp stamp, so it's on my lower back. Do I regret any of my tattoos? Absolutely. I regret the mermaid that I have on my thigh. It's too dark. The details aren't there. I don't like the way it looks. It just looks like a glob, and I don't like tattoos like that. I like tattoos with space where you can see my skin in between. My tramp stamp, I can't say I regret it, but I outgrew it. So it's like, damn, why did I even, not even why did I get it? You know, because tramp stamps was in style at one point. But I just don't like it. I just wish I didn't get it. What is my physical insecurities? My physical insecurities. What was one of my physical insecurities was my breast when I was younger, a young girl. Because if my breasts are this small now, imagine when I was like really, really slim and a young girl. And that was because I saw all the other girls developing and getting titties and stuff, and I wasn't getting it. And it was kind of like I had this big old head, skinny body, I had a little bubble butt, you know, big lips. My hair, I've always had long hair, but it was just like, why am I not getting breasts? My younger sister has big breasts. My 2 older sisters don't necessarily have big breasts, but they have breasts. They, you know, a decent sized breast. But my mother has small breasts. She has large hips. I think that is from her having the amount of kids that she had. Because I'm not very hippie, but my younger sister's extremely hippie. My sister Jasmine, she's kind of she's thick, but she's kind of like me. We don't have the waist like this and then the hips like this. But my younger sister has that. And then my older sister does have like a very nice shape. She's not extremely hippie, but she does have like a flat stomach. Her waist is a little smaller, so her hips to stomach ratio is obvious. Whereas me and my other older sister, our asses is just like horse asses. It's just like, you see us from the front and you're like, okay, and then we turn around and you like, the fuck is that? A carriage? A book bag? A truck? So, the lack of hips, that's one of the reasons why I went and got lipo, because I wanted it to be a little bit of a difference between my waist and my hips. I wanted it to be a clear difference, but it didn't work out like that. But you can, when I wear a dress now, you can definitely, my waist is smaller than my hips. So my breasts used to be an insecurity, but I used to have sex with my fucking bra on. Now, you gonna take these triangle titties. What's up, nigga? You trying to get your dick wet or not? Get the fuck out of here. What is my character flaws? I curse a lot. It is not my intention to come off as dominant, but I think the way that I speak, I can have a very how could I say, like, I could be like very strong, blunt to the to the point, so people don't they can't disconnect me being a nice person who just likes to talk shit. They just think that probably I'm just a flat out mean person, and I'm not, actually. So that's one of my character flaws. I'm from the hood, y'all. Like, what the fuck? I ain't no fucking church mouse. So that's one of my character flaws. Another one is I can know like if I'm dealing with a man, I hate that I do this because I did this yesterday. I can know that I'm fucking getting on their nerves. And I will continue to fucking do it because I want to prove my point. Okay? I don't care that you're dying and you're having a heart attack while I'm talking to you. Nah, but I really wish, sometimes I'm in my head like, girl, shut the fuck up and leave this man alone. Character flaws. Okay. What's my best physical feature? Psych, it's not my ass. I absolutely love my lips. Sorry, excuse my acne scars, y'all. I love that little arch thing that I have right there. I think my lips are perfect for my face. I think that I have a fat nose, so if I had little lips, I would look like Snuffleupagus. Like, it is good that I have big lips. I love my lips. What is my best characteristic? I'm very funny. I'm extremely funny. And sometimes, like when y'all write, yo, you mad funny, sometimes I'll be in my head like, it'll be under a certain video. I'll be looking at the video with the straight face because I don't know what I did in that video that was so funny, but I think I have a way of talking and expressing myself that people just find it to be fucking hilarious, but I'm just being regular, so whatever. What would I tell my 12-year-old self? I would tell my 12-year-old self, don't worry about boys, that I'm beautiful, that it's going to be okay, because my home situation was pretty fucked up. It's going to be okay, and I would tell myself that I wouldn't be so mad at my mother. You know, my mother has done things and stuff like that, but I was extremely angry with my mother, rightfully so. But I wish that I had the ability to be compassionate. But when you're 12 years old, you're not going to be compassionate. You know that your parents are supposed to protect you and take care of you. So when they're not doing that, or when they're doing something that's fucked up or putting that your well-being in jeopardy, of course you're going to be angry. But I wish that I could tell myself that. What are my pet peeves? Girl, we're gonna be here fucking all day. You know when people, you know how people eat, right? And they take the fork or the spoon or whatever, and they put it in their mouth. And well, this is kind of a two-parter, because you know how some people be like, and then they put the thing in their mouth. It's like, why are you sticking your tongue out? You are the one that's controlling the utensil. You put the thing in your mouth. They be like, the fuck? Or when people bite down on the fork or the spoon, so they go, and they go like, oh my god, bitch. I have a friend, Lisa. I can't watch her eat. I can't. I be like, what is you doing? What is you doing? Why are you doing that? That's one thing. And another pet peeve. A lot of the pet peeves has to do with eating, and it's not the fact that people eating, because I don't mind watching people eat or hearing people eat. I'm not like fucking neurotic like that. But people who eat and talk like aggressively, and then they start spitting, I be through. I be fucking through. Like, if that food lands on me, or people who eat and they eat like, you know, they eating with their hands. There's some food you eat with your hands, but they so sloppy. Like, they have no regards for anything. They don't care. Like, the food is all dripping down here, and they all like, and it's like, that's a pet peeve. Another pet peeve is people who take extremely long to make a fucking decision. I know my best friend is going to watch this, but I'm going to tell y'all right now. If we somewhere and we looking at the menu, I legit have to tune her out, because you only have but so many options. Pick your food, give your order to the waitress, and that's it. It's like, we got all fucking day, bitch. My stomach is on the gate. Can you? Can you pick your phone? I don't even think, I think I just despise the indecisive people. It's like, if there's two things, like say it's a red or blue, and they are taking forever to choose a red or a fucking blue, life is not that fucking complicated. Make your decision. That's it. I hate that more than I hate people who bite their fucking fork. The pet peeves list gets long, y'all. I'm not gonna be here all day doing this shit. But also, I don't know if this is a pet peeve, but it's something that I can't stand. I can't stand airheads. I don't fucking like people who are just so fucking spaced out that they don't know how to conduct themselves with the simplest shit. I don't like that shit. It's like, get your fuck, like, what are you doing? Hello, wake up. I don't like airheads. I do not like an airhead ass motherfucker. Like, I don't like it. What are my bad habits? After all that shit I just talked. My bad habits are, I grind my teeth. I curse a lot. I'm kind of impatient with other people's kids, and I wish I wasn't like that, because sometimes you could see it in my demeanor. I don't know if that's just a bad habit, or I don't know what to call that, but I really don't like when people don't check their kids. Like, that really bothers me. What else? Bad habit. This is, I know y'all gonna think I'm fucking crazy for this. You know how some people could just go, even if it's my own bathroom, I don't care whose bathroom it is, I can be about to piss on myself, about to use the bathroom on myself. I have to wipe the toilet in my house and anybody's house. And sometimes I'll be like, girl, I got that fucking window open, these little critters flying in. Sometimes I'll be like, girl, you about to pee on yourself, just fucking pee, just hover. And to make it worse, I don't even sit on the toilet. I have a bad habit of not sitting on the toilet. I mean, if I'm going to do something more than pee, then of course. But, so I don't get why I do that. I have to. I don't care. I don't care. And if there's bleach there, I'll take I don't care. I'm not sitting my booty on that shit. I don't want no booty babies. The fuck? That's a bad habit. Do I have any regrets? I don't feel like the only regret that I have a video called 13 and Missing or something like that. And I don't even know if I really regret this, and it's kind of fucked up to say, because I don't think no child should do this to their parent. But my home life was stressing me out so much that I chose to run away. I feel like that's one of the things that I feel I would have done differently. I don't think I would have ran away, especially for 2 months. Because I can't imagine my son running away. I would end up in a fucking psych ward. That, I wish I would have held off on losing my virginity. And that relationship that I was in, the guy there's a video that says my ex tried to kill me. That relationship was so mentally draining to me. I wish that at the time I had enough courage, or enough confidence in myself to leave that situation alone, and I just didn't. I kept going back. I kept taking them back, and I feel like that took away me spending time with my son, that I could have been spending adequate time with my son, but I was in such a fucked up mental state that, that affected that. My son is older now. That's when my son was younger. I didn't get to do things that I know would have helped me progress in life because I was so caught in that matrix. So I do wish that I would have done that differently. What would I do to make America great? The justice system would actually be fair. I feel like if the justice system held police accountable for the things that they do, if the justice system prosecuted people fairly with no regards to their wealth, their race, their age, their criminal background, then I feel as though America will be in a better place. If you're rich, if you're white, if you're a man, it kind of always, it's not that it always works in your favor. The scale tips in your favor more than it would, say, if you were poor, if you were black, or you're a woman. So I would fix the justice system because I feel as though that would actually prevent people a little bit more from committing crimes or being egregious or foul towards other people. So that's one thing that I would do. My preference in men, I like my meat cooked, bitch. Fried. The end. Nah, yeah, I mean, if we talk about physical preference, I'd black or anything that is along the lines of black. Like, he doesn't have to be black American. I'm saying he could be Haitian. You know what I'm saying? That's fine, as long as you are from the diaspora. So anyway, that's my preference in men. That's pretty general because that covers a lot of things, but I don't want to go into great big detail. You of course have to be a gentlemanist. Certain things that's like common sense. I don't need to get into all of that. That's not to say that I will not date or get serious or give a chance to a man with a light complexion, because I have. And to be honest, I don't see a difference. This light skin against dark skin shit, I don't see a difference in light skinned men or dark skinned men. I don't see much of a difference, I should say, because I do feel as though darker men tend to be the ones that I've come across. I'm not saying that this is true, it's an absolute. The ones that I've come across tend to have a little bit more masculinity within them. They're not like this metrosexual, I'm too cute, I'll be sure pretty boy type of. They just, you know, it's my experience. Don't cut my fucking head off. Craziest thing or pettiest thing I've ever done. The craziest thing that I've ever done is I climbed on top of a whole bunch of garbage bags outside of my ex-boyfriend's house, right? Because the way his shower window was, it was right above where the super throws the garbage. So this motherfucker was not picking up the phone. He used to do a lot of shit to me. So in order to like rattle me or get under my skin, he used to do certain shit. Like, he'll be home and he knows that I'm supposed to come over, so he wouldn't pick up, but he would still expect me to come over. So if I didn't come over when I was supposed to, even though I was calling to see if he's home from work, he would not pick up the phone but still expect me to come over. Those are the type of manipulative shit that he used to do. So I was calling one day, calling. He wasn't picking up. So this is one of the days I was fucking aggravated, too through with him. So I climbed on top of that garbage, bitch. So, how can I do this? This is his window, right? This is the ledge of his window. This is me, climbing up that fucking garbage chute. So, I get to this window, and the shower's running, this motherfucker's in the shower. So I see him. I start banging on this. Open the fucking door, you motherfucker. I've been calling you all day. Yo, his black ass was like, and you crazy, and shut the fuck up, nigga. Open the door and let me in. The pettiest thing I've ever done, surprisingly, because believe it or not, I'm not a vindictive person. I can make plans to absolutely kill somebody, cover their body, and I won't follow through with it. I think most people wouldn't follow through with it. I can make plans to be petty towards you, and I won't do it. I believe in karma. I'll just let it, you know, whatever. Because most people who I have a disagreement with, or I go back and forth with, or who do things that I deem hurt my feelings or fucked up shit, they always are the one that comes back and say, oh, I'm sorry, or this is that and third, because they know they fucked up. So I don't need to sit there and beg you for no fucking apology or force us to have a relationship. No, I'm not doing that. So, but one of the things, the pettiest things that I've ever done was the same guy that I said I knocked on his door. He had a baby mother, some Puerto Rican girl, fucking racist bitch, but she dating an African nigga. Her daughter half African, so she had called my phone one day and said some wild racist shit because me and her was going back and forth. So I said, you know what? I took this bitch number, I took her pictures, I put it on Craigslist. I had her address too because she left some mail at his house. Yeah. I put that bitch online as a fucking prosty. She went off. Boo-boo, don't do me like that. I don't even think I told my friends that. Motherfucker was popping out by her house, calling her, making her offers for some sex. Yes. Don't do that to people. Why am I single? I'm crazy. Most expensive thing I have gotten from a guy. Where do I fucking start? I went out with this firefighter. And on the first date, he took me on a shopping spree. I've also been taken on vacation. I've also had guys contribute to vacations. I've had my rent paid. And I know you're thinking, what the fuck is this bitch, a prostitute? No, these are guys that I was actually dating or with or something like that. But yeah, whatever. So that seems to be the end of the Q&A. So the giveaway winner is, hold on guys, because I'm gonna get the stuff to show you what they're getting. Okay, hold on. Where's it at? So the giveaway winner, I have to add the strap to this bag. Actually no, I'm not adding the strap, it's gonna be like a clutch. Is going to receive this bag that I made. It has crystals on it. I secured the crystals to the bag and painted over the glue with metallic paint. It's suede on the inside. It's big enough to fit your wallet or your key card, or I mean whatever. You know what to fit in there. You know how we do. This soap that I made, handmade soap. It has a sweet spice very well. It's very cleansing. My experience, I haven't had any breakouts or anything like that, so you know, I don't know what to tell you. It's handmade soap. Is made with coconut oil, olive oil, sunflower oil, kaolin clay, which is basically something that helps keep the bar, make the bar smooth. It helps with the hardness a little bit, and it has some fragrance in it. And there's a little bit of mica glitter on top. Now this, I'm not gonna take it out of the thing. These were bath bombs that I made. It has a little bit, it's like, it's supposed to be black, but it's gray. It smells so good, y'all. These were bath bombs that I made that ended up getting stuck to the bath bomb mold. And what ended up happening is I had to break the bath bomb mold to get these out. So these are a little bit defective. So instead of me just giving the soap in the bag, I wanted to give the person a bath bomb. It smells really good. It smells really expensive. Y'all, I ain't gonna hold you. This shit smells good. So the giveaway winner is pop. Her name is JESSE.E.JOH. That's JESSE. Joe is JOH, I believe, or JO. I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave her name down in the description box. Congratulations to her. I'm gonna say the reason why I picked her. I remember one day I was having a really bad day, and she wrote a really nice comment. I forgot what the comment is, but she wrote a really nice comment, and no lie, y'all, that shit really made me feel better that day. So I thought that was very thoughtful and nice of her. Don't get me wrong, there was a lot of you who wrote nice comments, but I distinctively remember the that day that comment made me feel better. So congratulations to you, girl.